Weekly update time. Set that down kind of hard. All right, what's up, everybody? I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. You got fat and happy and ate everything in sight, because, you know, that's what we did. So let's talk a little bit about the Ranger. We got, obviously, as you can see, the cross member is off the car. Trek. We got the shocks are off. We did put Gary's new bypasses on, cycled everything, make sure they did fit. We know that they do fit. We're gonna make a couple adjustments because we actually ended up with more clearance, which was super good. So we're gonna bring them in about 1/4 inch to get more clearance, because our concern was the brake reservoir on the driver's side. We weren't sure if it was gonna clear because it already was super duper close with the bypass tubes on it. Well, with us being able to clock the head on the shock, we actually got better clearance, so we know we can come inboard just a hair more to get more clearance on the inside of the tube. So that was good to go. Since, as you can see, everything is off, I 3D scanned all of this. We 3D scanned his air filter housing and all the accessories inside the engine bay, along with the original brace we 3D scanned. So we know where the shocks were because it obviously worked before, so we can keep the same geometry and just bring it in just a hair. Not a big deal. So like we talked about before, we're gonna 45, 45, 45 back over, so then he can get the air cleaner off easier. We'll get that engine brace done, we'll get the shocks on. We have bumped out everything on the truck. We took the rear coilovers off and dropped everything down. It all cycles great. Really happy with that. With him running 37s, it is at the max that it can cycle right now, unless we started cutting into the firewall, which doesn't need to be done right now. You know, the owner is very happy with how it is. So we're gonna make the cross member over, do a very nice fabricated shock brace that comes off of these tubes, cut these ugly things off. And then this thing get close. All the brake lines are pretty much done. We're waiting for like a couple fittings and some soft lines, because when we build soft lines, we really try to do, how should we say it? So when we build all the hard lines, we build them out in a certain orientation. So then basically all the soft lines, we try to make them the exact same length. So when we bill the customer, we'll bill him one extra soft line, so he has a spare. So one soft line will be the same for all 4 corners in case he needs a spare. So all of it is done. Soft lines will be in the next day or two. That will be good to go. So he'll have one spare just in case something ever happened. At least he has one that will work around all the corners. He does have a brake bias adjuster on there, so he can at least, you know, if something ever happened on the trail, he can turn one side from front to back off, so he still has brakes to get stopped. All that is good to go. We're working on the CAD model currently right now. Get all this engine bracing done. We'll cut all these tabs off, this thing off, get it all cleaned up, and make a really clean looking fabricated mount. So Gary's Ranger is done. All the fiberglass is on order from McQueen, so we have new fenders, new hood, which I really can't wait, because the fiberglass is great and this truck is gonna look so good with some new fiberglass. Let's go over the other things that we have going on. As you can see, we got Gary's old bypasses, coilovers, all that stuff sitting over here. They're all good to go, ready to be. We'll just change around the misalignment spacers, because we personally like to make all the misalignment spacers the same size, so then we can get him an extra set. Something ever happens, you drop one, lose one, who knows? He'll have another one to go together. So we talked to the owner on the Silverado. We have a change of plans. So originally we were gonna part it out and stuff like that. Now it's came back to, we're gonna build him a shock mounts for the rear, so the coilover and bypass shock mounts, and then we're gonna mount the fuel cell. He's gonna take it back home. He's gonna finish the truck out and just drive it around. It will work, just doesn't work like it should. So he's gonna finish it out, have fun with it, do whatever he wants with it. Because, I mean, honestly, like, and the predicament that he's in is he's got a lot of nice parts. So for him to recoup his money, it would be really hard because honestly, like in the industry that I've been in, if you're not like 20% or less than what it costs new, most people are gonna buy new. His stuff is new, but it's not new as in the box from the dealer. So he's gonna just take his losses. We're gonna do some of the stuff in the back, get it kind of working okay. He's gonna take it back home, he's got a new engine, transmission, all that stuff. He's gonna throw it in, he's just gonna drive it around, do what he wants with it, and then probably sell the truck later. And then come back, build a new truck. Can't argue with the customer. Customer's always right. I understand where he's coming from, so we're gonna do what he wants on it. We're gonna finish out some of the stuff in the back, shock mounts, fuel cell mounts, get it working the best that we can do, and he can take it back, have some fun with it. And then as the rail, we finally got a hold of sandrail fabricators. They kindly called us. So thank you, sandrail fabricators. So they're gonna get us some new lower A-arms for this thing, which I'm super happy about because I want it gone. Our buddy Todd, forgot his last name. Anyways, Cerakoted headers. So these came out awesome. I think he's Mojave Customs. I'm not 100% positive. God, I'm so bad at remembering names. I have this super sweet, like, special skill is where somebody tells me something and I instantly forget. So the headers are Cerakoted. They look absolutely great. Very happy with that. Really great guy. These are all done. Set those down gently. I don't want to scratch them. So headers can go on the car. We're going to get lower A-arms on the car. We're working on currently doing the roof skin, the hood skin, and then we have to remake the bracket for the radiator mount because this got bent up, which I'm actually kind of surprised that it did get bent up. You know, sand through tubes kind of thing. So we'll get this fixed up. The owner wants to go, somebody's making a bunch of noise across the street. It's not my fault. So we're gonna get this all fixed up. The owner has plans to take it out in the middle of December for a big trip. So we're gonna try and get that all fixed up. Everything's going smooth. We got a sweet new NRG steering wheel for the rail. Oh, I almost dropped it. Butterfingers. I love NRG for one. They're an awesome steering wheel. I've had these on all my race cars. This thing is actually really nice. It's got like a little recess inside here for your thumbs. I'm not a big fan of like not circular steering wheels, but this one's got a flat one. But you know, with how the sandrail is built, you don't have a lot of knee room. So having like a flat bottom on a steering wheel gives you more knee clearance. So I'm actually just like holding it in my hands. It's a very nice steering wheel. So we'll get that sucker put on and get this all back together and get this thing back on the road so this guy can go play in the dunes and have a lot of fun. And as I said before, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you had fun. Can't wait to talk to you guys next week. So keep a check out. And a reminder, we do have one spot open. I know we're a small shop. We don't have a big name, but give us a chance. I guarantee you we will surprise you on what we can do. So if you have a luxury pre-runner build coming up or want something extravagant, give us a try. We will surprise you. We'll see you next week.
It's a